Well, greetings to everyone. You join us here on a snowy evening ahead of the big match. And these weather conditions have, of course, been the major talking points, indeed the major concern in the hours leading up to kick-off here. You can understand why. There was a point during the course of the afternoon when we wondered whether the game might indeed have to be called off, but a lot of people have put in a lot of hard work. Indeed, members of the public have been enlisted to come down and form some sort of an army against the elements. They've done really well against the odds. The pitch is clear, and indeed the public areas have been passed fit and safe for purpose. It is a venue, this, which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. And the finish! And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Turns and goes back. Oh, the ball's come loose! Has a pop! And he's there to hoof it away. Hoists it forward, and now the breakaway, he's through, it's one-on-one! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Keeper's got good distance on that.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Frosinone still can't break out of their winless home streak. It's haunted them since day one. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
He's left his man. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. And it's played forward. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Had a shot! He's looking to get there first. And he has been fouled there. He's on his way. And the finish! Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Looking to hit the front line. Thuram. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. So your views on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Turan. Well, that's where he wants it. Cuts it out. Giorza. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's looked long this time. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Giorza. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. Giorza. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Defenders on the back foot. He's made sure that that won't get through. Oh, what? Hits one! No mistake! And that could well be the winner! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, I had a feeling this was coming. Still, there's a fair bit of time if you're going to think about defending it now.
It has got through to him. Plays it out to the wing. Chooses to go back. Has a hit! Oh, and that should have been two.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Time is ebbing away, but it feels like an eternity when you're holding on to a slender lead. And he's cut it out. Forward it goes. Just a few more moments for them to hang on.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful, perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well, no doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So this, the first game beyond the halfway point of the season. In it comes. Plays it out to the wing. Here comes another cross. Cut out in the nick of time. Tries to locate someone up front. Gets a good foot in there. Defenders on the back foot. He's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Good idea, just poorly executed. It's being played forward. Still goalless. Played into space out wide. Turan. It has got through to him. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's there to his... Oh, shooting chance! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. He's got options out wide. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Well read, he sorted that out. Tries to get it forward quickly. Turan. Gets it back. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. He's had a crack. It's broken loose. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. There's the shot! That's a half-decent try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Out to the right. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Going through. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And the half-time whistle goes. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And we're already back underway here. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Thiago Silva. He's gone for it! Well, that is rather wayward. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's played forward. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Thuram. Can he find a finish now? Shapes to shoot! Tries a header! Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
He's made sure that that won't get through. A buccaneering run from the defender. That could spell trouble. He's one on, has a pop!
I can't speak highly enough of the keeper after that save. Can't stop thinking about it.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Thuram. Thiago Silva. Well played, he saw that coming.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb. Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Timely intervention. He's got it, and he's got touch. Shot at goal! Cleared without complication. Thuram. Has a go! He's missed, but not by that far.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. Any reflections on... Well, whatever time of day or night it is with you, welcome along to a game which is threatened, I have to tell you, by a rather forbidding weather forecast. The expectation is for quite heavy rain as the game grows older this evening. It hasn't arrived just yet, but it will do shortly. Glad to report, though, that that hasn't affected the crowd, who are here in good number and indeed in good voice. And the game will be underway very soon. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. We have already started here. Gets up to hit it! There it is!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
A 1-0 lead established.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Chievo have been finding wins hard to come by on the road, none in their last 5. Danger averted for now, and they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. Played into the middle.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
Could be thinking about a shot here. Chance! Big chance! Just off target.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Knocks it away. Turns and goes back. Out to the right. Goes for the cross. And that has been cleared. Defenders on the back foot. He's gone for it! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, I suppose it wasn't the worst attempt if you consider how far out he was.
Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Coming up to half... Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Arcas. Giorza receives it in a wide position. That's the throw. He'll hit it! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Thiago Silva. Arcas. And we've reached half-time. And here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal, which is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're already back underway here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Chievo were grateful to the genius of their manager last time round.
I think, Peter, we have to give credit where it's due. He had a problem up top and he tweaked the system to sort it out. And what I like is that he doesn't hold back. He's got that who dares wins mentality and he really goes for it.
Arcas. Still just a single goal between the sides. Look at the defender bombing forward. And the finish! In it goes! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
A waste.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Just brushed off the ball there. Forward it goes. Giaccherini. That's offside. Yes, it is. Thuram. Arcas. Cuts it out. The message is clear, none shall pass. Brings it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. It's got through to him. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He's through the middle. Shot a goal! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. He may well regret that, you know.
Going for goal! Yes! And surely that settles it. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Hoists it forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's played forward. And it's played forward. Thiago Silva. It's come through. And out to safety. And that's been won straight back. Hoists it forward. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Looking to widen the gap even further here. This certainly looks appetizing. Going for goal! And that may well be that. That is that. A great day for attacking football. The art. Well, good evening to you wherever you are in the world. We are just about ready for the action here. Kickoff is imminent. The teams indeed with us very soon, having exchanged their various pleasantries. What I have to tell you is that the weather may not be great for the duration of the evening. The clouds yet to open, but one suspects that they will pretty shortly, and when the rain comes, we are warned to expect plenty of it. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Cittadella are suffering right now from a consistency they could well do without. Rather unwelcomely, they are consistently winless.
Well, if ever a win was needed, Peter, then they'd obviously like it to be here. However, there's no need for them to get over-anxious about their current run. They have to retain a composure about their work and get back to what they're good at. Should they rekindle a full commitment from every individual, if they don't win this one, they could well win the next. They have to maintain belief.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He's made sure that that won't get through. Cittadella were imperious when the two sides last met. And the fan... Header! They've scored! Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Defending of the desperate variety. Here comes another cross. And the shot! Knocks it away.
Oh, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Gets good distance on it. Turan. And help's available out wide. Massive leap! You can get that clear.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Shot at goal! And that has been clubbed away. Managed to get it away. It's a decent looking cross. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. A heavy challenge. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Thiago Silva. Castledine. Look at the defender bombing forward. Shot goes for goal! It's in! And with that goal comes comfort. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. So that's two now without reply.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Towering header! But it is coming up to that point in the game where this defence is going to have to stay sharp in order to avoid the well-documented lapses that have befallen them in recent... There's the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose! Looks to bypass the midfield. Well positioned to make that interception. Castledine. Oh, really good feet from him. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Goes for goal! Timely into... He's had a shot! And again the keeper stands strong.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
Away from immediate danger. Up for the header! It's there! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! Oh, an absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that would...
And that's it. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Look, we saw some textbook football from...
Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And it's played forward. Done very well to intervene. Giorza. Get that clear. It's gone for a throw-in. Timely intervention. Fence has got rid of that. That could spell trouble. Ball through needs to be good here. Oh, the fence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Giorza drives it forward. Looks to bypass the midfield. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers.
Well, both sides have actually looked poor going forward. We've hardly seen anything meaningful yet.
It has a pop! Cleared without complication. It's a throw-in. That's been drilled forward. That's not going to make it. What an adventurous run from a defender. A chance, tries a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose. It into the... In he flies! He will be livid with himself.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Finds himself eased off the ball. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Gets up to head it! Sabiri gets it back. It's come loose. Foot in. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Time to deliver. Turns and goes back. Sabiri. And he's going long. Well read, he sorted that out. There is the half-time whistle. So another team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're already into the second period.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Quick glance at goal. Tries to get it forward quickly. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Hoists it forward. Look at the defender bombing forward. Massive leap! Nicely measured pass. Here it is, the big chance! In it goes!
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
The perfect display, and the old saying comes to mind, when the going gets tough, etc.
Thiago Silva. Turan. So Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Deftly done. Oh, good interception. Giorza. Half an hour gone in the second half. Hardly anything between the sides. And the score has a hit! It's anyone's ball. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Quick ball forward. No way through there. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. A buccaneering run from the defender. And a header! Yes! And they are pulling clear here.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Good ball. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Djoza opts to play it, shapes to shoot! Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Got a chance from here, but not the kindest angle. Just too high. He's made sure that that won't get through. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A quick day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. Your final thoughts, Jim?
It was a very good day, played in the right spirit.
So we're down to the last 8. The competition, you sense, rapidly heading towards its big climax. A dash for the finishing line, the showpiece final. Welcome to our live coverage on quarter-final day. It is good to have you with us, and you can see that the atmosphere is building very nicely. Super noise, grand level of expectation, and that is only rising as we head towards kick-off time. This must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Well, there is a perceptibly greater sense of urgency from both sides here, with a place in the last 4 on the line.
All the 8 sides still left here are perfectly entitled to think they have a good shot at this, Peter. It is quite an atmosphere here, and that's clearly raised the bar in terms of expectations from the crowd. They genuinely think, or certainly the feel is, that they'll get to see the game of the tournament.
We have already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Paulo Dybala. His game's all about control and subtlety, rather than power and strength.
Hits one! That has certainly tested the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Keeper sends it forward. Out to the left it goes. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Roma can't seem to retain possession. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. More than happy to take the muscular approach. A buccaneering run from the defender. Pellegrini. Forward it goes. It's out for a goal kick. If you have just joined us, you'll be glad to know that you haven't missed a goal. Danger averted for now. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Gets it upfield. Thiago Silva. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And here's Dybala. Good ball. Oh, he's in! Fence has got rid of that. There is the half-time whistle. So both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're already into the second period. Tight old game so far. Can that change now? And he's cut it out. And it's played forward. For the lob! Oh, it's a stunning goal! About as smooth as it gets! The second half off to a spectacular start!
Well, the goalkeeper would have helped to make his mind up on how he was going to finish it.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Nicely controlled. Gets the better of his man. Heads it! Harmlessly behind.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
What an adventurous run from a defender. take by the keeper, he's read that well. Now he's wondering who wants it. Pellegrini.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
And help's available out wide. Has a hit! Well, that is rather wayward.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Pellegrini tries to stroke it through, goes for goal! Back of the net! They are right back in business. Really outwitted one-on-one. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Over to the left. Game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no... Oh, that is asking for trouble. So who's he picking out? Lovely bit of skill there. Aimed in towards the centre.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
Giorza.
And a header!
Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And the referee brings it to a close. So home advantage told. They have the win they wanted and have a useful lead to carry away with them into the second leg. Well, welcome all. We are just soaking up the pre-match atmosphere as a part of this two-legged quarter-final. It has proved up to now to be an excellent watch. The scoreline just in favour of the visitors, who have themselves this narrow lead, something we expect would come under serious threat when playing on hostile territory, watched by rank on rank of partisan fans. willing to leap at their every chance. The Olimpico, obviously an integral part of Roma's proud history. They're home since 1953. Well, this is crunch time for the home side, no question about that. They need to find from somewhere a boost in order to make... Goes for goal! Cristante. Hoists it forward.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Dybala. Giorza gets into the right position to intercept. That's a throw. To the keeper and try something new. Third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And back to base. Thuram. Chip through. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Battles to win it back. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Going through. He hits it! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Tries to get it forward quickly. He's got it, and he's got time! Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. He's made sure that that won't get through. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless.
Well, it's become an exercise in preservation, Peter. I think it's been a much more even affair, and there's no need for them to take any unnecessary risks. They look happy to frustrate and contain and just wait for a chance now.
In he goes again! Oh, that is rather wayward. Thiago Silva. Cuts it out. Forward pass. Thuram. And they've been caught out. Looking for goal! Lobs it in gently. It's the through ball. That's a brilliant interception. And here's the chance to counter. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Forward it goes. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Thiago Silva. Turan. Well, they were caught in possession whilst attempting on the face of it to walk it all the way in. Pellegrini drives it forward. He's off on a marauding run. That intervention was very necessary. And it's played forward, done very well to intervene. Back to the keeper and go again.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And he's cut it out.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Finishing line very much in sight. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Plays it out to the flank. He's in space and looking for options. Shot at goal! He can get that clear. All the way back and they start again. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. And on to the semi-final, another hurdle cleared. Next up, the penultimate step. Considering what happened in the first game, Jim, how do you think they've done here?
Well, they did all their good work in the first leg and knew that protecting.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride. He's had a shot! Oh, extraordinary.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Into the channel. He's in space and looking for options. Tries one! Oh, the ball's come loose! Plays it out to the flank. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, good interception. Hoists it forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Looks to clip it forward. That intervention was very necessary. Has a hit! Jorza gets good distance on it. Forward it goes. Goes for goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Turan. Has he found his man? That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Pings it out wide. Up to meet it! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Goes direct to the front line. Still not really a true reflection of what's been a pretty open game. Over to the left. Here it comes. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And that's been levered clear. Plays it out to the wing. And it's hoisted clear. Good challenge, he just stood firm. What an adventurous run from a defender. Giorza. It has got through to him. Out to the left it goes. In comes the cross. There is the half-time whistle. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? And the finish! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Well, that's where he wants it. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Thiago Silva. Turan. Now short, has a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Real chance! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Cleared away. He's had a go! Oh, another save.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why, to be top class on match day, that was a majestic stop.
Danger averted for now. And it's got through. Has a pop! That's a half-decent try.
Well, I suppose it wasn't the worst attempt if you consider how far out he was.
Over to the left. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. That's gone a long way up and away. Oh, he's in! And they've been caught. Hits one! Is the shot on?
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
And he's on his way! Oh, shooting chance! He scores! Finally the breakthrough! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Well, poor defending or not, that was a clinical finish. Both the movement and the execution were top drawer.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
Plays it out to the wing. It's a brilliant interception. Good ball, it's found its top. Has a pop!
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Goalkeeper's ball. That's been drilled forward.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
That's been won straight back. Rapidly approaching the end. Well, the three-game winning streak is coming to an end, it would seem. Here it comes. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Gets up to head it! Harmlessly behind. A searching ball out wide. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Oh, real danger here!
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Cuts it out, and it's played forward, and the counter is on. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's left his man. Oh, sweet feet.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Turan.
Well, they're really trying hard to change the complexion of this game, and surely it's only a matter of time before they can grab a goal. They're absolutely pounding away to get it. It's superb effort.
Can't get the better of his opposite number.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Look at the defender bombing forward.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
What a ball this has turned out to be. He's gone for it! Should have equalised.
Oh, that's a great response, though, and it's a statement declaring that they're not done with this yet.
He's made sure that that won't get through.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Defender's on the back foot. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Turan. Hoists it forward. A buccaneering run from the defender. Hits one! So close to drawing level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
And it's played forward. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. He's got options out wide. Knocks it away. Big chance! Sticks it away! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Up for the header! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Turan. And help's available out wide. Shot at goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Well played, he saw that coming.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Sure, lad.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Well, that's not going to go down too well with his teammates. Giorza. That's a good ball to find him. Has a goal! And somehow he managed to miss it. Deftly done.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's got options out wide. Receives it from behind. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Looking for space out wide. It's a chance! It's a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal...
Massive leap! Good delivery, but no joy.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Giorza. It is just a question of running down the clock now. Forward it goes. Face to face, goes for goal! They've done it! They have stolen level at the last!
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
So all square with almost no time remaining. Giorza. Giorza proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. It's on a plate. Chance, he's gone for it. Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. So what can they conjure from this one? And with that, the final whistle. Well, that's bounce-back ability, responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way.